my name is Lavonica Powell. I'm going to be your host, and today I have with me Amanda from the Humane Society. So, Miss Amanda, what can you tell us about the Humane Society?
Well, the Humane Society of Clark County was established in 1989 and started off very small. We could only do like one animal a month, and it was just local people getting their money together. And now we're actually able to do about 500 animals a year. We are a nonprofit, and that means we don't get any government assistance. We survive solely off of donations and for occasionally when we get grant money.
Okay. And around how many animals do y'all get in?
Well, normally we look at about 250 cats and about the same number of dogs, give or take, every year.
That is a lot of animals.
It is a lot of animals.
Wow, so what do you do when you get too many and somebody wants to
We just
donate?
have to stop. I've been really fortunate right now that I've got a group out of Connecticut that's taken a lot of our animals, and they do these huge pet mart adoption events, and that has gotten, I think I've sent over 100 animals out to them this year.
Well, that's good. And what can you tell us about the BSL?
Oh, okay. That is the breed-specific legislation.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, a lot of places have a very specific law about what kind of dogs you can have and the requirements for those dogs, especially ones that are going to be on the most dangerous list.
Yeah.
And those are going to be the big, powerful dogs like the pit bulls and the Rottweilers and the German Shepherds. But mainly the pit breeds are what this applies to. And a lot of that's because they are so powerful, and so many people use them as fighting dogs, or train them to be aggressive.
Oh, and they're not naturally
No,
aggressive.
some of the goofiest dogs I've ever met were some kind of a pit bull terrier.
Okay, and what are some upcoming events you would like our viewers to know?
Oh, okay. Well, actually today we've got an Adopt-A-Palooza, which we've reduced our prices, and we're trying to clear out animals because I've got a whole list of them lined up to come in.
Okay.
And we've got on the 13th of this month, Racing for Rescue 5K. Okay. So if any of y'all are interested, just, come on up and get signed up online, or, just come by and you can sign up at the shelter.
Okay.
We've also got Santa Paws. If you've got a pet and you want a picture with Santa, bring them on up on November the 3rd, and we'll make that happen.
Okay.
We're also working on a pet calendar for next year and planning our next Paws and Pearls banquet for the spring of 2019.
Okay, it's quite eventful there at the
It
Humane
is.
Society.
We are all just, running as hard as we can go to try to raise more money for these animals.
Yeah, so what would the steps to be for someone to take if they wanted to adopt?
Well,
and how much would it be?
If you want to adopt, come in and look around and find the animal that's right for you. Our adoption fee for dogs is normally $100, and our cats are $70. And this includes their spay, their neuter, they've had all their vaccinations, they've been, treated for any problems they had when they came in. And so you're getting a generally healthy animal.
Okay, so don't have to take them to get.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. So how can people volunteer? What can we do to help?
Oh my gosh, anytime you want to volunteer, we need all the help we can get. We've got 200 animals.
Yeah.
So, there's that many animals making the messes that animals do every day.
Yeah.
And we've got to get it cleaned up every day, make sure they're clean and have food and water and everything's fresh, and medicine if anyone's sick. And it's a process every single day.
Okay, so Miss Amanda, I would like to thank you for joining us today. This is the end of our episode at Henderson Hashtags. I'll see you next time.
Welcome to Henderson Television.
Here at Henderson State University, we strive for a sense of community involvement by producing quality programming enjoyable by all ages. Henderson Television excels at this by creating programs showcasing local news, sports, and features, all produced by students of the Mass Media program at Henderson State. We provide education on script writing, studio recording, to video editing. HTV gives students experience in all levels of video production. You can also find us on YouTube by searching HSU TV.
We're back with Amanda Malcolm Bell from the Humane Society. So, Miss Amanda, what can you tell me about the 2 dogs you brought today?
Well, I told you we had the Adopt-A-Palooza today, so I couldn't bring a shelter dog. So I brought my 2 dogs from home. You've got Axel over here. He's a 3-year-old Kermix. And this is Camo. He's an 8-year-old Catahoula.
Oh.
Both of these were strays that I picked up, and they live at my house. So.
Okay, so can you let our viewers know, what does it mean to adopt a dog?
Well, when you adopt a dog, you're really saving a life. I mean, these dogs, some of them, we don't know what they've been through. They've had, no food. They've, been out in the weather. They've never really been loved. And they're just so grateful when you take them in. I mean, these guys love everybody. And a lot of times when you take in a rescue dog, they're so excited to have all the things they never had. And they just, become your best friends.
Yeah.
And the same thing with our cats. We have some of the friendliest cats you'd ever meet.
I bet. I've had a cat from there before, and
Oh, have you?
loved it. Yes.
Oh my gosh, they're so funny.
Yeah, they are hilarious. So what gets adopted more, the cats or the dogs?
Oh, it just depends. Puppies always go quickly. Unique looking dogs go quickly. People do adopt a lot of cats. But for some reason, there's always a certain cat or a certain dog you don't understand why they're not getting adopted. And I've got one of those right now. She's the greatest dog, would be great with a family, great with kids, but for some reason she gets overlooked every time.
Oh.
And so sometimes it's just they're waiting on that right home.
Oh.
And sometimes it takes a little while for that right person to show up.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. Well, is there anything that we haven't covered?
Well, other than if you're interested in coming and helping out anytime, just come help. We always need help cleaning, washing dogs. We have our Adopt for the Day program where you can just check a dog out for a few hours.
Okay, and when is that? When is the Adopt for a
Just
Day?
anytime.
Okay.
Just come through and take them for a couple hours and get them back to me before I close.
Okay, so they can come, like a person could come in the morning and then...
Yeah, and take them to the lake or whatever. Say you didn't have classes that day, just come in and get them.
So do you...
Oh, and we've also got huge cat rooms. So
Oh,
if you like
okay.
cats, you can just come lay in there and read a book and have cats all over you the whole time.
Okay. And does the cats, or do they do the Adopt for a Day, or is it just...
No, we mainly do because, cats are kind of,
they don't
one
really
loud
walk.
noise and you don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, that's true.
So cats are kind of a little more finicky than dogs.
Yeah. And I remember earlier you said y'all sometimes get guinea pigs. So do y'all ever get like any bizarre animals?
Oh my gosh, I've had a chicken, a chinchilla.
What?
What else have I had? Rabbits. It's just, I don't ever know.
Yeah.
And we'll take them and try to rehome them and, do the best we can for them. We're not really set up for, stranger animals that aren't dogs and cats, but we try to make room.
So what if you got a chinchilla, let's say, and somebody were to come and adopt the chinchilla? Would it be the same price as like a dog or a cat?
It would just depend. Like, a lot of times when they come in, they'll have the cage with them and everything. So we'll just come up with like, here's the adoption fee for the cage and the animal and everything all together. And that way we know they're leaving with a good cage. And, it's usually quite a bit cheaper than going to the store and getting one.
Yeah.
And so,
Okay. Well, what are some things that volunteers could do?
well, cleaning's always important. But just, even if you come in and bathe dogs for us for transport, that's always needed. Or if you like to paint, we always have something that needs to be painted around there.
Yeah.
So, and we've just redone a whole bunch of stuff. So y'all have to come in and check us out. It's a whole new look.
Okay, well, thank you again for joining us here at the Henderson Hashtags, and have a nice day.
Thank you.